Hi friends, it's Mila here. Today I want to share with you guys 11 Pocket Camp Complete tips and tricks that you might not know about. Let's start with number 1. Did you know that you can shorten the time that it takes for you to craft some items here if you click on Cyrus's icon in the crafting menu? I have already actually shortened my crafting time as much as possible, but you can do this with some leaf tickets. And yeah, if you don't want to be waiting around for some certain items to be crafted, don't forget to do that. Tip number 2, did you know that you can make lots more space over on your campsite if you put away all your camp amenities? Once you have upgraded these, you pretty much don't need them in case you don't want to use them in a build or something, and they take quite a lot of space over on your campsite, so just know that you can actually hide those items or the amenities. Tip number 3, don't forget to focus on some HHA every now and then. You have some pretty great items as rewards in these HHA levels, so don't neglect this. Just know that there's some pretty good rewards over here for you. And as you level up and get more villagers to your campsite, the decorating gets easier and it's gonna be easier to level up here. Tip number 4, did you know that you can use these stamp cards to trade in items that you want from the cookie sets? So for example, if you really want some specific item from, let's say, from Midge's storybook cookie, you can use the stamp trade to obtain those items. You get stamps when you open cookies, so don't forget to use these every now and then in case there are like some items that you really want and you're just sick and tired of opening a ton of cookies and getting tons and tons of duplicate items. Ooh, this is actually very nice. Tip number 5 is actually a courtesy of one of you guys. Did you know that if you shake the trees that don't have fruits, you have the chance of finding some money, just like in New Horizons? So don't forget to shake those trees for the money tree. And thank you for the tip in the comment. This is quite a funny one, even though, yeah, you don't get a lot of money, but hey, small rivers make a big river, question mark? Who's gonna say no to free money? And tip number 6 is also from one of you guys. So when you are completing your parcel service quests, if you actually give the villagers a more expensive bug, they will give you more money in exchange for it. So let's say one bug that is really good to use for this one, for example, this can be bug, fish, fruits. So for example, for the bug, you should use the Horn Dynasty because these are really easy to get. And I think instead of, is it 500 bells, you can see that you actually get 1,500 bells by gifting this to your villager. And if you just sell them one by one, you could see that this bug will only give you 100 bells. So this is a nice little way of getting some extra money. For the fish quest, I would give my villagers either the black bass or the red snapper because these are also available all year around. And for the fruit quest or fruit request, I guess, you can give any perfect fruit that will also give you 1,500 instead of the 600 that these sell for. A handy little tip, and thank you again for sharing that in the comments of one of the Pocket Camp videos. Tip number 7, don't forget that you can actually expand your camper van. This is something that I kind of missed out on. So you need to keep paying for your loan installments. If I remember correctly, once you have paid off your loan in the little menu here, you just come to OK Motors and you chat with Giovanni and you get the choice of expanding your camper van. So don't forget to do that to get a little bit of more space for those cute little camper van builds. And the same goes with the cabin. Don't forget that you can actually add 3 floors to your cabin. This is also something that I totally forgot to do. So don't forget that you actually have several floors that can be added to your cabin. We are still vibing the Christmas vibes here, okay? I need to redecorate this. Tip number 9. Did you know that you can fast travel by pressing the design option button? So if you just want to go straight ahead and decorate your camper's second floor, don't forget to push the little design button in your right hand side corner to just kind of fast travel straight into certain locations. It can be your cabin, camper, campsite. This way you can get straight to decorating. Number 10. Do you want to take better pictures in Pocket Camp? Don't forget that here in the right hand side bottom corner, if you press this little button here, you can actually turn the camera around you, and this way you can take way better photos in Pocket Camp. You're welcome. And tip number 11. Are you drowning in event items and you're struggling to sell them? You can actually sell any item in the game. You just have to unfavorite the items. As you can see, the game kind of automatically favorites the event items. So let's say you want to get rid of some event items. You just have to click the details and unfavorite the item, and then you can sell it if you want. This is pretty handy these days because I think all of us accumulate quite a lot of the new event items, or new and new, but you know, I feel like especially the previous fishing tourney, I had so many duplicate items, so it was quite handy to actually kind of get rid of them and just sell them to Mabel, or you can also sell them to, is it Timmy or Tommy over here in the marketplace? Okay, to Timmy. All right, I hope these tips help you out. Let me know if you learned anything new, or did you already know all about these tips. And hey, if you have any other tips that you would like to share with us, comment them down below in the comment box. I'm gonna try my best to find the comments of those 2 handy tips that I saw in my previous videos that I featured in this video as well. I hope I can find the screenshots to feature you guys in. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, maybe subscribe if you want to. Join our Discord for some Pocket Camp complete fun, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!